ye do twede amponyame asese enne wama yenda sonku wama yenda fofora enne ye betwetwe enkomo se nyame akyeye enne dia ende na ye wo ye maame ye auntie ye nuaba a odimu wako enimu abrabo enu so ye fe very cute woman and very cute mother enne ye ne betwetwe enkomo efa na abrabo monsem mo hwe material hemia na ye our creations omuna omesese me ho ahye me atare a medidem sa ama me ho ayefe omo oyarefa omo say 2 years 1 year 6 months 3 months opese osua omo aye crowd so omo be chiro ama wehu na also at least wenya onsa no ejuma omo pam wedding wears engagements kente casual office wear omo pam ni na baby a obia o from a omo beba anase obe from na omachro baby a omo wo pe BK sweet bake so a omo bake nyama bebre cake for weddings, parties, anniversary, any kind of occasions via from a omo beba onase na omo no abeye ehihye and I can share that wa say oh yeah before you get all those things like who here ewo mho na ye maame a me kan ye no ye ne no wo ha ye ne be che na brabo mo nsem mommy mpacho me mo akwa abakese e de ba superwoman management days
meje so na me chia wetie for ene ahwefo nso nyina
na mommy ansa na ejumidie be ye be hya ase no na ye pese ye hu udin ankasa
medasi nti medin de Dr. Mrs. I Stella Agyenim-Boateng.
I know. We want to know.
It will be uncle for be episode. But mekana moamunim. But I know standing for Irene. Now actually my first name no Irene. But fitise me yabofra ebisine. Nipe ni me say me de Irene kakra bi. Obi name Stella no mum. Enti because my official documents Irene ka ho. Enti na my full name Irene Stella Agyenim-Boateng. But it didn't so what enti yana me try no I.
Okay, unyi free.
Me free so me mama na mama ye adwuma wa Accra ha. But ye wo me no na ode me koma me nana wo Nkoko in the eastern region. Ti me nana na oye bukuru wa hema kwa bukuru wa hema. Ono nsem ena menyi ya ene minua no ma enyina amen yetna ye me nana no wo Nkoko north Nkoko mo nti na ye wo Nkoko na se na ka me nana na nkasa no owo 13 enti ne menyina owo a na odo ba na bre no enti no yenyi no na ye doso mebia na ye doso enti mebia enije wo fie ho ye hwi koba mebia no hema ewo ho me nana na oyo hema enti ne nyina fe no hema to hema enananom ye niji ye ho de bia ye koba enti ye nuanum ti no oba me fie se ye busuamu a ye mfre word debate say cousin enhye dani ho obia ye wunua obia ye wunua aha enti no ye mfie no word debate say assembly say cousin ebi ni ho if you say obia ye wunua ye nyina ye nyi bomu eho no ohima ntete ya no de man de ntete ya me de meka se obi ka se superwoman se den a ohima ntete eka ho pa na nyame adom medu se nya medu
nti at what age na ofi menchen
me kai se medu class 5 no na me auntie number 13 ma me no mo kachwe but before then na me other aunties akọ school bi na Agogo girls boarding school a presby school na it's a boarding school for girls Presbyterian missionaries for a setting up enti na teachers ni be from Switzerland, Scotland, any idea na me auntie no the last one no oko ono so ko ho na me antes mpanyifo no bi edika ko but ono so ko agogo girls boarding school titama me class 4 ye be ko class 5 me be ko class 5 no na omo ye confirmation first before ye confirmation answer na what me ye communicant and our ko radio editi enti na obe confirmation na ye nyina na wo say ye ko because it's a very big occasion into hima because say the bus kese na ye nyina na ye ko enti ye kodu school ho no na me hwe school ho na me hwe environment me hwe sania omo bibia na ade na eye me fe enti ye fi confirmation na se bedu fi apena me ka che ohima say ohima me pese me kwa agogo girls school enti no na hwe ohima hwe obi agogo no to form no na omo de me ma me ko gie na omo de bai na me feel enti ni teacher ne kan so say omo ko de a omo betimi de amat na omo ka omo ko no mu bi ti me kai say dabidu ye bibia na me ko na me ko classes for no kwa na wo bus ni me do omo ko because obo kwa da school ho so addiction na watch exams no omo na hey Stella na wo ye den ha Stella na wo ye den ha na wo class 5 no wo ye den ha and in fact I was confused as to what answer to give them because in the first time na me person to say me kwa control bi nti na me ye family members be so most nti no they me can't chance me kwa kosra me ye go for ni bi wo ho ye nti ye ko nti de obi ami sa me bi na nyina ye ko but ye ko na de chen ye exam room ho na me te ho sakola class 5 no himana anyway me try nyame adom me pass ye
so semeti asia na bibisa upesa otro because of what they do there and I say you wanted to write because your family members ni bi ewo ho
the one na me pe the atmosphere of the school me call ho no me hwese ne a omo ye on adefa ne na me pe na it was a mission school me hu se ne bibia na me fe enti school no attracted me me call me auntie ni confirmation no
Antina that time no dia
na me about 10 years yes to me call boarding school na me 10 years
the 10 years na ofi
me fee me ka say me fee or him ho fully but me ma kwan a say me because na agogo ni nkoko ni ben ti me ba ho me niam nyina ho answer na bi asema ba akra abi aba me ma me ho vacation na bibia
wako form 1 agogo form 1 o challenges o experience o first day at the school
no we do na me ni age I mean no de me call na me ni age but I think say the next morning no na me ra ho I was just 10 years me wo fia ohima no sorry no ohima ma ya yen so she so be dware hot water na me see me bia na me go school but 5 a.m. ya ring rising bell me am shime because it was too early but I said me sorry to me sorry okay after you could join the whole so you cold pa kono so you cold na you well because the situation me and so no see assess wa ma de achi enti I hear very cold for me didn't see any cool no na start isu and then I asked myself say I don't mind trying na me class 6 maybe sir but after me san ka chem ho say na ye me ho na ma ye na me kofia no bi ehu say me so makwa agogo girls boarding school enti there were those challenges na girls need to be any because ebinom awie classes ebinom kura no ages no we nim esin enti no na e was me ni edin enti sa nkofo be homo bully ni ade me so me pese me su say we bully me enti so enti ti many edin from that time no
enti we complete ho no o kon infam bio
okay enti me do form 2 ho ti the second year no and na me year common entrance enti results ne by no na ngam adoma pass year but minya school one of the can say me na ye be can say big schools girls schools need basically yeah brand say say almost throw me school me throw me that time we common entrance results about be throw into almost throw na not knowing say later no you realize say ade ne ma later ne ma nti ye de te ho me toto me ne ma me te ho twen enti edu baby na my grandfather be cancer yen ko school ho because no one say Stella me sanka later bia nti ye ko ho no e no mu si o ma tro me dadaada o ma tro dadaada o sanka ye ba ayi e say ye ba interview that time oh yeah ye be san mo aba no on interview but o ma ya mamba enti no twa me di mu de obidin ahye ho nti that year me dey late miss yankasa because na I loved the school. Enti me di super na me grandfather ye fi ho e de ba Accra back we fie. Enti na anadwo no just dad ye man da bi me su sa. Enti ade chi epe na me mama me so why ha e no do me call ohima ho back. Ti ye call no hima sa e na me yes kan asem ni nyina cha no so o. Na say we dey nyesu na nkokọ ha se secondary school ha. Omo ya ade. Enti no onfa no nura no nkokọ secondary school but na a form 5 school enti no me form 5 no me na me decide say o se me to aso enti no me form 5 na me call 6 form ti me form 5 na me call 6 form me to aso call 6 form me call 6 form o Winneba secondary school o Winneba
enti ho na ko wie
enti ho na me wie secondary school me call lower 6 and upper 6 of Winneba secondary school enti me wie advanced level GCE no and I call University of Cape Coast. Yes, to call University of Cape Coast. A whole and I call my first degree. Na your time no in University of Cape Coast no, your first degree also your diploma in education concurrently at the same time. And you know, I came out with my Bachelor of Arts degree in English and History and a diploma in education.
How were you able to overcome some of the challenges at university?
Yeah, university there. I mean, we do have say we secondary school, Monty. It's like the kinds of restrictions near the indoors and say, oh, it's school uniform. Well, you know, but I mean, and you see, you now for 4 from the other schools, you make new friends. Honestly, but the challenge, you know, and say, so we not disciplined is right. And then maybe to me, I coach you, kakra intermediate. The biana me focus because the bia me could be or him follow me no mommy follow me and I mean so now fit age 10 my call boarding schools you know it was not new to be on my own menkanesa until if you university first degree you know as an call me national service me call me national service of Fijai secondary school Fijai Watercrade secondary until me teaching for 2 years. Because your time na national service no only 2 years after university until you 2 years national service
so unyi na den na opesa wo ye
me no na I had a lot of things people meeting one person here but clearly no na me teaching pass me teaching Enti no e kan ho and I decided to go University of Cape Coast because at that time no na you get your diploma so you are a professional teacher from the university level. Enti no e kan ho na me call University of Cape Coast. But maybe if you know me started some applications to schools because I wanted to still teach. But somehow schools you know by the time me invitation for another interview for P&T Corporation at the time me na school be there. Enti no I shifted from school into the other side of corporate. Well, into no minya ejuma ewo P&T Post and Telecommunications Corporation.
Also now you're then
me started as an assistant administrative officer. Until now I was in administration. It's better forced into human resource.
Until ufi hono na position be near the map.
Okay. Until me hono in the course of my work in me rise to be a senior administrative officer before omo chair post any telecommunication no emu first na post office menkanesa post any telecom na ba akon by do baby no na e was almost split omo chemu into post for echo na telecom so for yeti telecom the be Ghana Telecom into eho na me echo Ghana Telecom to me fi P&T no na me senior administrative officer into Ghana Telecom betwa so nti ho na me rise to become.
How did you rise? Ever say you sir?
Make say mesem e ba ko de bia nyamiso. And say we are disciplined and structured. Na edwuma bia ye de be ma wo say ye no wani ku hu say wo ye. E na wo de wo hu nyina be him say wo ye, because that's what the Bible tells us. Say wo ye ye no te say na wo ya manyame. Enti no edwuma no wo de hu be him. Ebi no edwuma na ade we de wo papa edwuma na why is me I don't believe in that. I believe say edwuma no me pese me ye na ye de ama me nti o se me ye nti tem bia bibia metumi ayama aye ye ana bibis na I don't mind so be ma me se bia edwuma we na de ama me, but other jobs wo ho se me ame ho na me feel say e wo se me boa obi a me san ya aka ho se empanyifo nso ho na mo ka so we ye we enso ye pese o san ye we ka ho ye we ka ho ye we ka ho a me ye me nka se ma bre ana se be ye ni nti tem bia no me can say I was everywhere. And my boss is be no.
Challenges with co-workers and with seniors for
only challenges. Only challenges because a bit feel say oh cost juma also a be feel say be and cafe and can be a lunch time ye call ye bon ye kwa kodidi ni age afi de bi ko be frɛ no so ye ma me juma we nti de ni di kan mo ni kan na bibi no enye ni nyina edu be bi kra wona fofo kra no na obeka say wo lose won kakra
So were you happy because since earlier on you said that you wanted to be a teacher no?
Yes,
were you happy with this?
I was happy because I realized that once I make cancer, I like to be people
centered.
Yeah,
very interactive.
From so better. And you know, the core human resource. I'm always with people. People are with me. I'm always imparting. And for me, you know, I still see teaching in what I do.
It's a free telecom, no coin fan.
Okay, see, me telecom for a very long time.
How many years?
Okay, so from PNT through Ghana Telecom, Nonkwan was 20 years.
Wow.
Ansana, if Ghana Telecom and a Vodafone
at all.
Ghana Telecom.
Okay.
And you know, we moved into Vodafone. So
okay.
Into Vodafone, so we 8 years. And you know, from PNT through the telecom sector, no,
okay.
We 28 years
in
the telecom sector.
And I'll call Vodafone.
And to be called Vodafone. And you know, from Ghana Telecom, no, I rose to be the director of human resources.
Okay.
And to me, we call Vodafone. No, so, you know, in fact, my first position as a director in Ghana Telecom, the director of human resources, was on 15th November the year 2000.
Okay.
And you know, we signed go a call a tour to Vodafone.
Okay.
And you know, I was a director for about 20 years. Into me fee Vodafone, na me person me san to school so. Into na me fee ho because na me juma no me too quite bebree. Me I mean it's almost like around the clock and you are running through this country to that country, you're going for this conference. Into do na me person me to me school so. Into me decided to step out. Na into me fee ho me career consultant. Yes, into me a consultant, you know, and na me career consultant so for glyco insurance. Me a consultant so for them for about 2.5 years. And you know, from glyco consultancy, I was in consultancy na me san enye adwuma wo Volta River Authority. VRA. I hona me nti VRA so.
Yeah,
hona me wo.
Nti VRA no position ben na wo. Na den adepa na wo.
Nti me call VRA no omo fa me as director for human resource. Okay, nti na me a director for human resource. Nti after about 2 years na omo elevate me and so omo sama me so I'm assisting me deputy chief executive for services. Me na me share human resource department so me share real estate yewo very yewo houses ne yewo communities ankasa wo kan akosombo akuse abuaze akra ha yewo estates bebre yewo buildings bebre tini nyina so ehye ma ase yen security operations nyina ehye ma ase ena yewo academy eno so ehema say ena corporate affairs and external relations entity say corporate communication ye ne media relations ye ne other international bodies ye via affiliated with a relationship no entino travel protocol nyina via ye schools your school junior high school any senior high school akosombo international school me show somati via schools and also me share so and a number of things may serve on a number of committees na me chairperson for a number of committees so via ho it also
no secret what can some but maybe there are some probably our own boy yeah ladies no now we what's your secret
secrets just yeah nan comfortable be some pa no can say me secret in yankopon ene me mpaibo honestly so me koye me kokasa just baby e bibi apekasa me no me bompa yo meet you sanya dia metumi akome nkoto dwani because me ni me bompa yo meet you ewade wo na ade me ko osimi nko yesi me ni questions e be sa me ni masama ayo sa me ka ewade po amena me nka.
Now when I'm busy, so what's your secret? You always tell me
legal department so me na me share legal department so I'm trying to remember na me really feel
with all that nina we how do you go to church? Before maybe say no you go to Adventist.
There be I went to Adventist church mo.
And how come
me Adventist okay. Me can say Madam Fubi.
For now, sorry, Ben.
Na me a Presbyterian, any Methodist. In fact, me a Presby, na me a Methodist. So, but Madam Fu, because one of my good friends, fitting university or Cape Coast. Madam Fu, Nana, or no, a Confini or Adventist. See now, sorry, Saturday. You do Sunday and yes, you call Praise Students Union, Yena. And you know, a year now, or chair me so, I'm sorry back or chair me apparently no, nay, Prince Emmanuel SDA Church. Into one Saturday, I decided to make call. To me, I was welcome. And it was very interesting. Said that day, the Nipa no yet coordinator, announcements near the end. Me put that time, who home is say, or you'll be at. Tap me fano we jumomo when we in Ghana Telecom. To introduce whom me as a visitor introduce no then he said a lot of things about me. Until what year so the wuku ne other the nanaje mfi the kusia babio ne the sechipoku onona because na me fa ne so after that you know they came talking to me and things that they gave me books to read. You know, from my own understanding, the books I may reading, my understanding, I just felt that I needed to pursue, you know, that faith. You know, we started some call baptismal class, yeah.
Oh yeah, baptismal class no. Oh yeah, na ubesu.
Yes.
It's ubesu na straight up. Ya foul no, and it's ya foul na. And I just say ya foul. Ube kan family ni wano. Den juma na ye de ma wa na say den juma na don hu ko shame.
For me, one thing is that I don't believe that me kwa sorry akwakoji position inti na me ko me kwa sorry akosum nyankopon inti ejuma bia nyame ede be fa sorry mpanyefo say ye mfa ma me na me ye no anasa me nso me hu say owe e wo say me ye na me ye no I do it yeah
inti ha ututu kwan ejuma we previous ututu kwan do you get time for yourself? As I was asking earlier on the person said, do you get time for yourself? And especially you get time to go to church. Challenges are what a challenge ututu kwano any Sabbath day. Do you okay those things? Oh
me tutu kwai me I for the last I can say 2 years he did COVID you know but the bia meko bia no some me sorry yes na my call but me Ghana hands so there every time no me kwa sorry every time
na me sanso sisu you say you were busy. Ejuma okay a busy jobs and how do you manage all those busy jobs and managing that with our career? And we want to know the time our career and how you manage that time were you married and if yes how do you manage all that? The kids, see how it is. All those things in the house.
I would say God has been good to me. I have a very supportive husband. Miku Elder Kweku Agyenim-Boateng. Elder Kweku Agyenim-Boateng. The Americans say, oh, a very supportive husband. And Bibia also supporting me. Emma say be a me sometimes because me jumomo akra. Me fi be by 6 sometimes before. Yes, depended be a me fi ha akoye juma or baby. Now say me to me sometimes be a 4 a.m. me fi because I was saying to her to start this. I was saying me bibia no obeboa me. I was so sorry no so boa so ye win oboa me fi adi nyina if you adi nyina.
Before I bet to ask you, were you having a dream man?
A dream man, dear, for me, a dream man that I obi nyamisoni obi a caring say what in come nipa any be obi a I would say a profession or potential for the obi pay jumaye. Yeah, I mean I'm a career person. I honestly always wanted somebody na so ni ku ejuma ho.
With all that you are saying, has your expectation met?
What then?
Meeting your husband.
More than met.
Wow. Yes. Tell us something about it. More than met. Like more than what you were expecting.
He is just a wonderful person. Nyamisoni bibiara se fi mejumam kosi yaware kosi mofra kosi ejuma kosi bibiara. We share everything. In terms of, say, me challenges be anywhere on him, or no challenges be anywhere mean him. We do everything together.
You were getting all those jobs.
Nini now enemu. Me go school na me ye juma me wo nini na enemu.
Highest qualification okita me na woka say sesia
So my highest qualification is a doctorate degree in business administration. My doctorate degree. My first degree in English and history. My diploma in education. So my highest degree as at now is a doctorate degree.
And see, with all that, from scratch up to now, say, what are your memorable experience in life?
I think I would say that it will be difficult in the sense that just in every stage of my life there's something memorable. I wouldn't want to pick and choose, so then it feels like until we're nice. No, there's so many of them, and me I rather pick. Generally I pick the positive side of things to and take my lessons from. If it even happens to be negative, I try to pick what lessons will this be teaching me, and so that the next time I'm improving. And so everywhere.
If I say that positive experience, negative experience, only share so that we learn from it.
Okay, the negative experiences. Sometimes, as you are moving on, you encounter certain challenges. Sometimes at work, it be the way people want to, want to deal with you, because sometimes it be because you are a woman, making certain statements. Sometimes people feel that you're ambitious, people can make such statements as it's about you're ambitious, you are rising. Okay. Yeah, yes, and it's like, hey, and at the same it happens. I mean, I may not go into it, but in most of my education, Nyamiadum, I kind of excel, and sometimes people ask, you know, because me be a me hushim. Me be a me hushim. So I push myself into doing things, and so that has helped me. I mean, positives, there are many positives. Everything is positive. The gift of life is positive. I travel from here to Accra every day to go to work. Apart from, you know, all the places in the world that Nyamiadum, Yakoko, Neyehu, conferences you've attended, speaking, but to be the Bibia, no, challenges, no, so baby. I mean, oh, by yare, so ejuma, who so the Neko hospital, the Nako hospital, so that you piamwa, you know, Nina so one casa or be who no feels you know, all kinds of things in your home. I saw women in nipple challenges, but Nina also know about to make you a whole being. Yes. So it brings you closer to God. And see, for me, everything is possible with God. Yes.
Me denema oreho.
Honestly, say me who mofra in a certain sorry state. Ya na emareho.
Have you ever tried to help someone or
several? In fact, that is, I would say that is our passion, that is our ministry. One of our ministries is to help people everywhere, anywhere. I don't think it is right for us to say.
Me,
no, and also, I love my family. Minimi kuyetwa ya bon komo sere ma yeni jisa sometimes ngonwa tembia e wo bia ye kan yesre ono opesere pa tembia so me medwuma so mani pa. I love what I do. I love my job. I love my career. So I really do it in my manager. Until meka say me ye adwuma obeka say me mre. And above all, I love the work of God. I love doing the work of God.
Yeba be close na ye pese o my favorite verse.
My verse is me di me hoto so edoso. But for the purpose of this, my main ka 2b. I like Psalm 20 and Psalm 125.
Okay. Why that verse?
Psalm 20, let me just quote a few verses. It says that, may the Lord answer me when I'm in distress. May the name of the God of Jacob protect me. May he send me help from the sanctuary and grant me support from Zion. The world is full of distress and is full of need for support. And so if I can just say that I know that God, may he do this for me, then it means when I get into even any situation that I'm in distress, I've already said that God, when I'm in distress, answer me. So it means that he will do it. When I take Psalm 125, the first 2 verses is that those who trust in the Lord are like Mount Zion, which cannot be shaken but endureth forever. As the mountain surrounds Jerusalem, so the Lord surrounds his people, both now and forever. I mean, so if the Lord is surrounding me, then me and for me, so that is why I started by saying, when you talk about superwoman, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know whether anybody can be super. No. But I know that when you trust in God and you do his bidding, he does the rest of the things. And maybe sometimes, unfortunately, as human beings, we take God's glory for ourselves and call ourselves super. I don't think we are. I think it's God who is super. He's the supernatural, the super being. And then he gives us all that he thinks will help us glorify his name through what we do and do for others. Yeah.
What do you like about SDA Church?
SDA Church. I think I like the fact that it's a Bible teaching church. Yechre nyamesum. I mean, yechre Bible. You know, as a remnant church, we are looking towards the second coming of Christ. And I love the fact that the Adventist church is like a family church. Obia asem you be asem here. So that also gives you that sense of belonging in a family.
Marriage, career, education, Christianity. Or summarize it and all my advice.
Okay. I would say that if you take God out of the equation, then you have nothing to live for. So that is fundamental. So let me take the fact that you need also what you call nyame asem so. Nyame so me mfendi agro. We juma yenso ye ejuma because the Bible tells us. Or say and say your juma no nidi. And we must labor. I was say to me a brie ho a ye ejuma. Ni nyame na kasa ena oma insurance ba ye ejuma ye yeso nti ye brie ni ye ejuma no ye mfe nyame asem ndi agro ti nyame be hira ne ye bia say ye keto say ye kese nyame be hira so. Nti no akwadworo de ye nyifi ya kwan no so ye be ma so ye ba. Na afien so say ye hu say ewiase sane etene abrabo no wontumi kan say wi ade ba ko ansa na wakofa ba ko na waye. We are always multitasking because oye juma e no just say we jai school ko anasa we jai adusia utumi combine no e no just say minti e say waware we just see o say me just say my achieve we nyina wi ansa na maware anasa o emma entime hwe me ma anasa ni nyina no nyame emma wo ho ahoden no nyame omo ye nyina ho ahoden no but yankasa na o say etu anamo no na ye ni nyina me ye adwuma na me the school it was me masters na me doctorate na me postgraduate na me ye adwuma maware mewo ni nyina me de fafra the only time me kasa na me go school kwa if it say me started class 1 up to university first degree and I can say school now but after that me masters na degrees na dia me doctorate na bibia whilst I'm working whilst I'm a wife whilst I'm a mother. Nti ni nyina no nyame ema ye ho ahoden ema eye possible nti ye koso de ye kotodwe nim esre nyame a obema ye ahoden ne de aye
Na me kai mo say our creations omo no mo pam matare ema me omo oyarefa hono mo wo o from omo number ne wo screen so in a BK sweet bakes ono so eye cake e bake cake eye e bake pie pastries bibia o from so a omo baba omo ye delivery eso